we're starting The Haunting of the Carousel. This isn't my favorite Nancy Drew game, but they're all fun, so we'll enjoy it. Anyways, let's get into it.
Welcome to my latest case, the Haunted Carousel.
Okay.
To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial. Dear Ned, well, here I am at Captain's Cove Amusement Park, about to try to figure out what's behind all the weird things that have been happening here lately. First, a horse just disappeared off the carousel one night.
It ran away.
Then a little later, the carousel started spinning around all by itself in the dead of night, as if it was haunted or something. And then last week, the roller coaster suddenly stopped in mid-ride for no apparent reason. Nobody was seriously hurt, but the park was shut down until the city knows for sure what caused the accident. I'm here because Paula Santos, the park's owner, is a friend of Dad's. She's putting me up at the Captain's Quarters Hotel, which is next to the park. I'm supposed to head over there right now and meet with a security guard named Harlan Bishop. I hope I don't let Paula down. Wish me luck. Ever yours, Nancy. P.S. There's a rumor going around that the park is cursed. Creepy, huh?
Creepy, huh? Okay. So, going to get a new note, or a new page, so that way, if we need notebooks. Oh, we have a little, this is a really nice room.
Rolf Kessler.
Don't we know a Kessler? Isn't there a Kessler in, the White Wolf game? Nothing in New Jersey beats Captain Cove's amusement park. Alright, one of the first rides at the park was a carousel created by the famed woodcarver Rolf Kessler. Completed in 1914, the carousel and its band organs are still operational. To this day, carousel connoisseurs swear that riding one of the wild-eyed steeds that Kessler carved is an experience that borders on eerie. Okay. Demons of the Deep Haunted House. What kind of arms is that? Midway games. Oh no, I remember those. Oh, you have to like beat those, and they're not fun. For more information, call. Well, we're definitely gonna call that number, and I'm definitely gonna write it down because I chose Senior Detective, and like I've said in other streams, I have no idea. Here we go. I have no idea what Nancy writes down and what she doesn't. So we write down everything here. 5597004. Okay, and this is information. I don't know if that's just the number to the park or what, but we're writing it down nonetheless. Is this a phone? Oh my goodness. This is the first game where Nancy has a cell phone. Last game she just had a PDA. That's hilarious. Look at that thing. That's so dumb. Okay. Alright, and Nancy also has, well, she had her own computer in the last one.
A room service menu. All right.
Ooh. Okay. You know, I've never gotten room service at a hotel before. Ever. Is, like, the hotel food good, or is it gross? I'm assuming it's probably somewhere in the middle. Like airplane food. Check in with P. Santos. Ooh, we have a checklist. I love checklists. Number is in the cell phone directory. Check out the carousel. Head over to the park and look for that security guard. This game and the next one, Danger on Deception Island, really, the one about the whales, I get them confused all the time because they're so similar. Oh, I thought that was gonna follow me for some reason. Ah! We're ironing. We iron something later? Okay. Well, now we know that's there. Also, does your hotel room not have a bathroom? Or is that right there? I can't tell. I think there might be a bathroom, like, right here. Okay. Sorry, we're closed. Not
Will
for
the
me.
young lady who just entered the park please turn immediately and enter the whale's mouth directly to her left? Thank you.
Hello?
This is Paula Santos. I'm standing outside what's left of the captain's quarters hotel.
What happened?
What?
Well, according to
Oh.
the fire marshal, someone left an iron on in your room and burned the place down.
Oh no, I forgot to turn it off.
Oh
When
my
I asked you
god,
to
I
come
thought
out here, I
I did.
expected to pay for your room, not the entire hotel. Consider yourself off the case.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just got a sec. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay, turn that stupid iron off. Jeez, I had no idea.
Will the young lady who just entered the park?
Well,
Okay.
from the way you just marched right on in here past all those sorry we're closed signs, you're either who I think you are or you're one determined gatecrasher.
If you think I'm Nancy Drew, you're right.
That's a relief. It's too early in the day to go siccing the cops on anybody. I'm Harlan Bishop.
Must be pretty boring around here with the park closed.
Not really. In fact, I begged Miss Santos to keep me on while the park's closed. Even agreed to a pay cut.
Why would you do that?
So you're not intimidated by all this curse stuff?
Somebody swiped the horse off a carousel and now it's malfunctioning. The police don't think it's that big a deal, and frankly, neither do I.
And frankly, neither do I. Carousel starts up all by itself, and then like everybody just jumps to, oh my god, it's haunted. No, somebody just pushed a button somewhere. Like, calm down.
So you think the carousel starts up by itself because some wires got damaged?
Makes sense to me. Of course, I'm no expert, and Ingrid swears she can't find anything wrong with the carousel's electrical system. But then, I kinda think she doesn't want to.
Who's Ingrid?
Who's Ingrid?
Ingrid Corey. You'll probably meet her. She's working during the shutdown, too. She's the park's chief engineer. Believes in all this wacky new age psychobiogenic stuff. Like if you eat food served by a waiter who's in a bad mood, you'll get scurvy or something.
Okay.
Where can I find her?
First things first. You won't be meeting her or Elliot Chen, the park's art director, until after you go see the park's bookkeeper, Joy Trent. Miss Santos's orders. Joy pays all the bills, so she knows pretty much everything that's going on. Plus, she'll give you an access card. Miss Santos wants you to have the run of the place.
Okay.
That would certainly help.
Wait, hang on. I know Joy won't give you one of these, so I will. Here you go. It's a Captain's Cove fun card. Lets you ride the rides and play the games on the midway. Come back to me if you burn through that one and need another.
Am I not supposed to have this?
Well, see, Joy's just kinda joyless. It'd never occur to her that you might want to have some fun while you're here. Of course, she's a newbie too, like me. Maybe she'll come around. Anyway, here's a map of the park. I put an X where Joy's office is.
Cool. Thank you for being so helpful. I forgot your name already, but thank you.
What did you mean when you said you were a newbie?
I've only worked here for a couple of weeks. I figured staying on while the park was closed would help me get up to speed on all the equipment and such.
That's not honestly a bad idea.
Where did you work before you came here?
Oh, I worked in a store, department store, you know, as a security guard. In Flemington, not around here.
That was a lie.
I see you have a security camera trained on the carousel. Does that mean you got the theft of that carousel horse on tape?
We didn't start monitoring the carousel until after the theft, but we do have one of those so-called hauntings on tape. Want to see it?
If it's not too much of a hassle.
I got the tape right here, all queued up. I played it for the police. Like I said before, they weren't real impressed. There's no sound, on the tape at least. The band organ started up when the carousel did. Stayed on for about 30 seconds, then stopped.
Did you notice that burst of static just before the carousel started to turn?
Probably just a glitch in the tape. We use them over and over.
Have you tried to prove your screwed up wiring theory?
I ain't no cop. But now that you're here, maybe you can prove it for me.
Oh, there I go doing someone else's job again.
May I see that tape of the carussel haunting
Oh,
again?
no,
I got the
didn't.
tape right here, all queued up.
I don't actually want to see it again. Now I've got to watch it again. Darn it. I hate that I can't skip this. Okay,
I'll see you
goodbye.
around.
Knock 'em dead.
Okay, but not literally, because we don't want to kill anybody. Please keep all personal belongings in your locker. Huh. New to Joy visit today. Get fun pass. Map of park. Sent to Joy. Captain's Cove Police Department. I'm writing that down as well. That seems important. Importante. Wait. 609 555 7422. Police. Okay.
The phone number for the police. That might come in handy.
Well, I already got it. Okay. What's this? Nothing I can look at while he's here, probably. Cool.
Please don't open that.
Sorry, bad habit.
Bad habit. Okay. Is there anything on this side? Nope. Can't look in that. Can't look at that. Don't want to talk to you again. Okay. I remember some stuff about this game, but I don't feel like I should say, but I'll talk about it when I get to it. Whoops! Okay. That's the entrance. This is where Joy is. Should we go talk to Joy right away? Yeah, why not? Oh,
Hello?
ringing.
Hi, Nancy. It's Paula Santos. I was wondering when I'd hear from you. Have you been out to the park?
Yes, I have.
I forgot to tell you, all the rides are shut down except for the Carousel. I thought you might need to see it in action, but please, take a good look at the roller coaster even if you can't ride it.
Her voice is the same as that lovely agent from Final Scene. I know they reuse voice actresses, but it's just kind of funny to like hear them.
First chance I get.
Great. Feel free to inspect the tracks all you want. I'm sure you'll do a better job than the police. They looked around for 5 minutes, then left. Said as long as the insurance company was going to investigate, why should they?
Well, I'll see what I can do, Miss Santos.
I can't wait to hear what you turn up. Call me as often as you like. My phone's on and with me 24/7. Oh, and one more thing. Call me Paula.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Okay.
Hello, are you Nancy?
Yes, I am. You're Joy?
Joy Trent. Sorry about the mess. So, I'm supposed to give you an access card.
Okay.
No hurry. If you're in the middle of something, please, go ahead and finish up.
That's okay. I'd just as soon get this little farce over.
What?
Excuse me?
You're only here because it makes it look like Paula Santos had nothing to do with any of this curse garbage.
Are you saying she did have something to do with it?
I've seen how Paula runs the park. All she wants is to get more and more people through that gate. And what better way to do that than with a carousel that's allegedly haunted?
I guess?
But why would she sabotage the roller coaster? She can't make any money with a park shut down.
She probably just didn't know the park would be shut down.
Is Miss Santos aware of the way you feel about her?
Of course not. I don't want to get fired. Besides, nobody's been hurt, except that glorified con artist who claims his neck got injured, Lance Huffington. And the truth is, Paula offered me this job because she knew I needed the money, and I'm not entirely ungrateful. My father died recently. His estate is in bankruptcy. He used to be co-owner of the park. 2 years ago, he suffered a huge financial setback, and he had to sell his share to Paula. When he died 2 months ago, he was flat broke. Paula could have bailed him out, but she didn't. Frankly, I think the reason she hired me was guilt.
Interesting.
Right. I'm supposed to get an access card from you?
Here you go. That should get you into all the private areas of the park. But if you run into problems, don't come to me. Ask the chief engineer, Ingrid Corey. Her office is by the haunted house. The only other people in the park right now are Harlan Bishop and the art director, Elliot Chen. His studio is right by the treasure chest souvenir shop. But try not to bug him.
Why? Is he temperamental?
He's behind in his work and needs to catch up. Ms. Santos has been getting on my case about it. Well, I think you have everything, so if you'll excuse me.
Oh, right. Thanks for all your help. Sorry if I disturbed you.
Literally, what is this? Okay, literally just walked up in here, asked for a card, and she was like, let me tell you about how my dad just died and how he had no money and how Paul is awful. Okay, thank you so much for the information I didn't ask for. Okay, So we have to go where? Yes, let's go talk to Ingrid. Ingrid? Hello.
Looking for someone?
You.
If you're Ingrid Corey, not anymore.
That's me. Ordinarily, I don't do the hands-on work, and I'd be able to shake your hand, Ms.
I'm sorry, Drew. Nancy Drew. I'm helping Ms. Santos discover what's behind these carousel hauntings. Okay if I ask you some questions?
Sure. Oh my. You've got B3 issues.
Okay.
Okay.
Vitamin B3. Niacin. The vibe you're giving off tells me you're low. Nothing that some natural peanut butter on a slice of whole wheat bread once a day won't fix.
Harlan Bishop mentioned that some of your beliefs concerning food were somewhat unconventional.
It just seems obvious to me that what you eat, as well as the psycho-spiritual conditions under which you eat it, results in what you are, that's all.
Are you sure you're an engineer?
Got a Bachelor of Science degree from Ohio State and everything. I like surprising people. Unpredictability is what makes life interesting.
Miss Santos asked me to figure out why weird things have been happening around here lately.
What's to figure out? Someone stole a horse off the carousel and now the park is cursed.
So you think this cursed thing is real?
The man who carved the horses, Kessler, he said if they were ever separated, bad luck would follow. And it has.
Could I see the blueprints of the roller coaster so you can show me exactly where on the track it stopped?
I've looked all over for those blueprints and can't find them anywhere. I'm sure one of the other engineers knows where they are, but I'm afraid I don't. Sorry.
The other engineers aren't here.
How well do you know Harlan Bishop?
I know he's an ex-bouncer from Trenton. I also know it drives him nuts that this is one of the few places in the park he doesn't have a key for.
Any idea why someone would steal a horse off a carousel?
Money. I hear they can be very valuable.
Really? I wonder why. Who would want a carousel horse?
Do you mind having to work during the shutdown?
Not a bit. Keeping those card readers functioning is practically a full-time job all by itself. Plus, I happen to adore my job.
Thanks for your help.
Good.
Remember, niacin.
I wish I adored my job. Okay. Ooh, a car. Oh my gosh, it's a pretty car. I don't know if I'd ever, that must be her daughter. I don't know if I'd ever want,
I believe that's mine.
Right. Sorry.
I just want to snoop through your things. Let me just snoop. You don't have anything to hide, just let me look. Okay, I don't think we could do anything here while she's still here. Man, these people are so touchy.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Take your time. Uh-oh.
Nancy!
Out. And do not come back unless and until Joy Trent calls me. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. He doesn't like us. Let's go look at the carousel, I guess.
This takes an employee access card.
Oh, well, it didn't work though. Huh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Why am I, okay, there we go. I was about to say, why am I, like, stuck? Okay, apparently that's all I could do here. I thought I could, like, go around the outside of the carousel, but nope. Okay. Roller coaster.
It's locked. I wonder what the deal is with this red tag.
Uh-oh. I kind of remember this, and I didn't like it when I had to do it back then. Called service to request an upgrade for card reader below is a schematic for the circuit as it currently stands. The resistors are in parallel. Waiting for delivery of the whatever that is. I split the circuit to allow easy smoldering of that once it comes in. Chlormeister called and said that the total resistance for the upgrade has to be 15 ohms. They said that the microresistor of resistance, whoever's hooking up the thing should hook the resistors in series. Okay.
Welcome to Swimmer's Itch. You have 4 fun credits left on your card, by the way. Now get the swimmer to the beach.
The what to the what? Move the swimmer from right to left by clicking on the swimmer or on the obstacles in the swimmer's way. Vertical objects move up and down, horizontal. Okay. But keep an eye on the weather forecast on the right. If you don't reach the beach by the time the forecast says hurricane, you lose. Okay. Let me start medium, so I have no idea how hard this is. Oh, it's just a sliding puzzle. I see. Oh my gosh. Might not be able to get it in time. Oh no! The swimmer's gonna die. Oh man, I was so close. I know I was so close. That's so frustrating. Do I have to start all over?
You're about to play Swimmer's Itch. You have 3 fun credits left on your card. Your mission is to get the swimmer to the beach. These ones are in my way.
Come back.
Time to play Squid Toss. In case you were wondering, you have 2 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Oh man, I remember not liking this either. How do you do it? Should I just lose one?
Ahoy, matey! Welcome to the Squid Toss. After this, you'll just have 1 fun credit left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Rude. It just took one of my fun things. Is this how I do it? How do, oh, launch. There we go. Oop. Oh. Is that really it? You just get to do it once? Are you serious? That is such...
Uh-oh. Looks like it's out of order.
Prismatic. I don't want any of these things. Okay. Let's go, to this one.
It's locked.
Why doesn't my card work anywhere? Ingrid, fix my card.
Hello, Nancy. Still on the case, I see.
I don't seem to be having much luck using my access card. Am I doing something wrong?
I deactivated most of the readers because of the shutdown. Soon as I get done here, I'll get them online again. Sorry. Hey, if you come across a pair of pliers, hang on to them, okay? Mine are missing. Someone must have walked off with them.
I'd like to take a closer look at the roller coaster, but the access card reader doesn't work. It's got this red tag on it.
Right. I was in the process of upgrading its main circuitry board. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until I finish here. Unless you'd like to do it for me.
I'm game, but needless to say, I've never done it before.
It's not exactly brain surgery. All you have to do is follow the schematic inside the reader. Here's the new macro resistor. When you see the board, you'll be able to see where it goes. You'll need to solder it in place, which means you're going to have to get my soldering gun from Elliot Chen. Here's the engineering handbook I put together. If you have questions about park-related electronics, it'll answer them. Keep it as long as you like. When you're all done, remove the red tag and take it to Harlan. That way he'll know it's safe to turn the power back on to the reader.
That's not my cell phone. It must be yours. Are you going to answer it?
No, that would be rude. I'll just call them back. So, once you get that tool from Elliot, you should be all set.
Any advice on how to go about fixing the Midway game that's broken?
It needs to be reprogrammed. Open up the back. Should be some instructions on the clipboard. Check that handbook I gave you if they're too cryptic for you. But you'll also need the plug-in keyboard. And unfortunately, I have no idea where it is. One of my guys probably left it in the park somewhere.
Thanks for your help.
No big deal.
Okay, so do we have to go talk to Joy so that we can go talk to Elliot? Oh,
Who are you, and what are you doing?
Who said that?
I said that. Over here, on top of the cabinet.
what?
Keep going. Over here. Please identify yourself.
I'm a detective named Nancy Drew, and you are?
I am.
Miles, the magnificent memory machine!
I receive and process video and audio input and make appropriate pre-programmed verbal responses.
What's a magnificent memory machine?
It is my turn to ask a question. Nancy Drew, why are you here when Joy is not?
Elliot Chen is kind of upset with me. I need to write her a note to call him.
There is a pad for leaving messages on the desk.
Why did you call yourself a memory machine?
Responding to the non-Joy entity is an unnecessary drain on my power units and is heretofore disallowed.
What does that mean? Hello? Miles? I guess it means he's not going to talk to me anymore.
Okay. Well, we've met Miles.
I can use this to leave a note for Joy to call Elliot.
We can go talk to Elliot now.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Paula Santos. You know, I just had a thought. There's a newspaper article and photo in Joy's office that I want you to be sure to take a look at. They're in a frame on the wall.
I may have seen them. What are they about?
They're a little piece of park history. The guy in the photo found a bunch of jewels that had been stolen in a heist years ago and stashed away on one of the rides at Captain's Cove. The police said there was a good chance more jewels would turn up.
Why is it always somebody stole a treasure and hid it?
Maybe that's why someone stole that carousel horse, because there were jewels hidden inside it.
My thoughts exactly. I called the detective that was in charge of the investigation back then. His name is KJ Paris. He's going to call you. Oops, I gotta run. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Goodbye, Paula.
Sorry, can't talk. Busy, busy, busy.
Oh my god. Now what?
Hello?
This is Detective KJ Paris, Captain's Cove Police Department. Paula Santos asked me to call you. Said it concerned that heist out at Captain's quarters 23 years ago.
Well, I was thinking maybe the reason that horse was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove 2 weeks ago was because somebody thought there were jewels from that heist inside it.
Never occurred to me, but it's possible, I suppose. The thief's name was Chaz Dunning. Died in prison about a year ago. I'll tell you what, I'll make some calls, try to see if there was somebody he confided in before he died. Somebody who was recently released.
That would be fantastic.
Well, as soon as I know something, you'll know something.
Thanks, Detective Paris. It was great talking to you.
Ditto.
Cool.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I'm afraid I got off on the wrong foot with Elliot. I spilled paint all over something he'd been working on.
Ooh, not good. The guy's already about a month behind in his work.
Any idea why he's so far behind?
He's a procrastinator, doesn't really like to work, so he does whatever he can to avoid it. Puts things off to the last minute. Me, I get stuff done right away. You do too, I'll bet.
I do not.
Well, I try. Has he always been behind?
I guess he was doing okay up until about a month ago. Way I hear it, if he doesn't get caught up like fast, he's gonna be waving bye-bye like soon.
Uh-oh.
May I see that tape of the carousel haunting again?
I got the tape right here, all queued up.
Ugh.
I'll see you around.
Go get him.
Go get him. All right. I'ma get him. Is Joy back yet?
I really do need to get this work done.
Did you
Right.
talk to him?
Sorry.
She's like, I really do need you to talk to what's his name. The original Sheldon Russian Galaxy Ballroom. Pretty.
The haunted house used to be a ballroom. How's that for irony?
Where's the night rocket at? I don't know if that's. I feel like that's not there anymore. Park goer finds hidden treasure at Captain's Cove. The orbiter turned into Mike DeSalle's amusement park's favorite ride. Wait, the orbiter turned into Mike DeSalle's favorite amusement park ride yesterday when he found close to $50,000 worth of jewelry hidden in the padding that lines the ride's backrest. I felt something sharp when I strapped in, said 19-year-old DeSalle. By the time the ride was over, I thought for sure whatever it was totally stuck itself into my shoulder. Assuming someone had placed rocks in the padding as a joke, DeSalle examined the backrest and found a small slit at its top edge, and through it managed to pull out the offending objects. Three necklaces, a pearl, and 2 jewel-studded gold bracelets. I knew they were real right away, he said. Fakes just don't sparkle like that. He turned his find over to the police, who quickly discovered that the jewelry was indeed real. It had been among the items stolen when a thief broke into a safe at the Captain's Quarters Hotel 3 years ago. Despite the fact that the man suspected that the theft is currently serving... The man suspected the state penitentiary for an unrelated crime, none of the stolen items have ever been found until yesterday. The man in charge of the investigation 3 years ago, veteran police detective KJ Paris, recalls that the thief made his getaway by running through the park. Paris now suspects that the reason the loot has never turned up is because the thief stashed the jewelry in various places throughout the park so he could return for it days, months, even years later. For his honesty, DeSalle received a $2,000 reward from the Warwick Insurance Company and a lifetime certificate for a room at the Captain's Quarters Hotel. Some pretty valuable stuff could be hidden in the park, Paris said, but before people start tearing up the rides looking for it, they should be advised that I'll be watching. Okay. Why would they print that in the paper? That's really dumb. To print in the paper that, oh yeah, there could be stuff hidden in the park, but don't go looking for it. That's really stupid. Okay, have you talked to Elliot yet?
Well, Miss Destructo returns.
You talked to Joy?
Imagine my surprise when she told me you're a detective.
I hope she also told you that I spent a full 10 minutes in her office without spilling a thing.
These things happen. So, I hear you're out to solve the curse of Captain's Cove.
How do you explain what's been going on around here?
What do I know? I'm just an artist. Go ask our naturopathic engineer person.
I did.
Do you have any idea who stole that horse off the carousel?
Somebody who's into junk.
That's odd. Ingrid said carousel horses can be very valuable.
Well, when they're the original horses, they can be valuable, yes, but I was talking about the one that was stolen. It was not an original. Around 20 years ago, somebody bought one of the horses off the carousel. The guy who owned the park back then commissioned some hack to replace it.
Wait, what? So it wasn't the original one?
And that's the horse that was stolen. The replacement?
Right.
Weird.
The fact that the park is shut down must be kind of a relief for you.
You mean because I'm behind in my work? I'd be lying if I said the shutdown wasn't helping me get caught up. Meeting deadlines has never been my forte. But I certainly hope you're not suggesting that I arranged for the park to be shut down by somehow manufacturing this curse thing, because that would be ridiculous.
Okay. I wasn't implying anything.
Ingrid said you have her soldering gun. I need to get it from you, if that's okay.
You bet. Here you go. Been meaning to return it to her, but I've been a little busy.
Great, thanks. Do you see much of the other people who are working during the shutdown? Like Joy Trent or that security guard, Harlan Bishop?
Nah. Joy Trent, she's like invisible even when she's visible, if you get my drift. And that rent-a-cop, I've got no desire to see anything of him.
Why do you say that?
Dude is way too eager to make my business his business, that's all.
I'll let you get back to work.
Rock on.
Rock on. Oof, I wish I had a fan. It's really hot in here.
Do you always go poking around in other people's stuff?
Yes. It's like literally my job. Did you miss the part about me being a detective?
Wow, 360 board feet. That's a lot of wood.
Eee. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll go to the roller coaster and see if we can fix it.
Better not take the tag until I fix this.
Ugh. I'm just trying to open it. Okay. Circuit goes somewhere. But where? Where does it go? And then I just solder it in place. Cool. Should work. Hopefully.
It's locked.
I know it's locked.
I haven't finished repairing this yet.
What do you mean you haven't finished repairing it? What else do you need to do? Looks done. Oh, on.
Uh-oh.
According to Ingrid, you not only fried that particular card reader, but you short-circuited the entire system. She
Well,
says
she
it'll
should have
take
asked
days
me to do
repair
her
the
job.
damage, maybe even weeks.
Oops. Guess I really blew it, as it were.
I'm not in the mood for lame jokes, Nancy, nor am I in the mood for paying for any more of your mistakes. So guess what? You're off the case.
Okay. Well, I thought it was easy. Apparently, it's not that easy. What am I don't understand. Okay, maybe I should definitely read the instructions before I just go around doing things. So, card reader. I looked at her manual. Circuits. Okay. The most important rule in working with electrical equipment is to make sure that all power sources are disconnected or turned off before working on any circuit. Serious injury or death can occur from careless work. Resistors. Resistors reduce the amount of voltage or current in an electrical circuit. Think of a resistor as a dam holding back the electrical power. Resistors have different values. The value of the resistor is in ohms. Okay. See below, there are some commonly used resistors. Okay, so we have the green one is what we're putting in. Amount of total resistance depends on the resistors are placed. Resistors can be placed in series or in parallel. If the several resistors are placed in series, one after another, then the total resistance is the sum of the resistors' value. In the diagram above, there are 3 resistors of the value 10, so, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. There are 3 resistors with the values of 10, so, does that say 30? Oh, 30, oh, okay, alright. 30, and that's a really hard to read. Okay, and resistance is 140. Right, okay. Resistors placed in parallel, separate circuits that later meet up have a more complex formula to compute total resistance in circuit. Consult with your manager on this issue. When repairing or adding a piece of equipment, be sure to examine the specific instructions for the resistance required for the circuit board. Okay. So this wants us to, it looks like, why does that say Luigi? Why does this say Luigi? That's so weird. Okay. Split the circuit to allow easy smoldering. Come in. Where they said that the total resistance for the upgrade has to be 15. They said the macro resistor will give 5 of resistance. So whoever hooking up the thing should hook the resistors in series. Okay, series. Oh, not Siri. Series. Okay. So the green one is 10, and then the orange one. Okay, let me look at this again. Green one, orange one, brown one. Oop. Green one, orange one, brown one. Okay. Green one's 5, orange one's 30, brown one is 10. Okay. Wait, so they said, can we take this away? Yeah. So do we just not connect that? But if we don't, how does that work? I don't understand. Because this goes, oh, maybe we just do this.
There, that looks right.
Cool. Okay. Now let me in.
Oops, no power.
No power. The light came on. Ingrid, turn the lights on, or turn the things on. Here. Oh my goodness, my trackpad is not there.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
How well do you know Elliot Chen?
Not very. But I've noticed he has a very strange aura, very dark around the edges. Odd for an artist, but then it's nowhere near as dark as Joy's. Her aura's a mess.
Why do you think that is?
She's hiding something, and she's hiding from something. Something very big and very dark. Plus, she eats way too many carbs. To say nothing of pencils.
Thanks for your help.
No big deal.
And my aura is probably as dark as the night because I eat only carbs. Okay.
I really do need to get this work done.
Right.
What have
Sorry.
you been working on? I hate how people hire us to come and like figure out something, and then when we get here, nobody wants to talk to us, and they all treat us like a nuisance, like we're not there to help. Okay, let's see if we can't figure this out. All right. Bloop bloop. Okay. Got this done, but had to fight with the power relay switch to work right. Okay. Programming upgrade. After successfully upgrading the hardware on the Tahoe circuit board, the Chromeister arcade game will not function with and will display an error message on the front panel video screen. A hardware upgrade must be added to the Chromeister arcade game code. In the back of each Chromeister arcade game is a small video screen that contains the programming code. Use the Chromeister portable keyboard. Oh, right, we need the keyboard. I forgot. Okay.
The keyboard is missing.
Right. Where would the keyboard be? Do you have it?
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Nope.
I'll
but
see
you
you
don't wanna see
around.
that haunted
Sounds
cave
good.
again. Hey, QQ Havoc. Welcome to the stream. I just now noticed your message. I don't know how long it was there before I noticed it, but hello and welcome to the stream. Back to our hotel, I guess. Oh, this is a really nice looking hotel. Oh my gosh. This food.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
Are you the regular operator?
I'm filling in for my cousin Amber. She took the week off on account of the amusement park being shut down. You don't want an outside line, do you?
Actually, I have a cell phone.
Good, use it. An outside line will cost you an arm and a leg. Besides, I'm not sure how to get you one. So, Miss
Okay.
Oren, what do you want?
That's Drew. Nancy Drew?
Sorry, my cousin's handwriting reeks. So, what do you want, Miss Drew?
Okay, hamburger plate with milk instead of a soft drink. I'd like to order pasta and veggie platter. That sounds yummy. I definitely want the
I'd like to
pasta.
order the pasta and veggie platter with orange juice instead of a soft drink, please.
Health nut, huh? Well, whatever. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Serving you has been a pleasure.
Cool. That was really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Pasta! Yay. Okay. Do I need anything from this? No. I wish I had pasta. I do have cereal that I bought, and I kind of want to. It's Reese's peanut butter cereal, and yes, it's very good. And I want some more now. Okay, directory. Captain's Cove. No. Is that all I have? Oh, here we go. I was about to say, do I not have like Bess and George? Yay! I love calling Bess. Does Bess have? Oh, I can't. Do I just hit? Man, this is gonna take some getting used to. I'm used to the. I've played like the first like 7 games where you have to type in all the numbers, and now you just hit call.
Hey, Bess, it's Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
Whoa, you were obviously hoping I was someone else.
Well, kinda.
Okay, so who is he and where'd you meet him?
Oh, Nancy, his name's Matt, and he is so cute. He works the concession stand at the movie theater in the mall. A cute guy with an endless supply of gummy bears and butter flavoring, right at his fingertips. We're talking major crush.
Hey, George, good,
Oh,
you're there
no.
too.
Barely. I almost got caught standing between Bess and the phone just now. When it rings, she's like a one-woman cattle stampede.
What happened to caller ID, Bess?
My parents yanked it. She wouldn't pick up when it was some loser she didn't want to talk to. Her mother got tired of hearing the phone ring all the time.
Not all those calls were from losers. Sometimes I was playing hard to get. Anyway, how are things at the amusement park? I met the security guard, Harlan Bishop. Nice guy, except when I asked him where he worked before. He seemed kind of evasive.
Is he cute? Bess, what difference does that make?
Ugly people have chips on their shoulders and are more likely to commit crimes, George. I read that somewhere. Either read it or saw it on Oprah. He's from New Jersey. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I guess that's not surprising. But if he was evasive, we know what that means, don't we, Bess? Suspect list.
I think I might know why somebody stole that horse off the carousel. They were looking for jewels that had been hidden inside it after a hotel robbery.
Hidden jewels? I love it. That's almost as good as buried treasure. But if they recovered the jewels, why is the carousel still going around by itself?
I'm not sure yet, but the detective who is in charge of investigating the robbery is helping me look into it. Don't let George discourage you, Nancy. I, for one, think you're on the right track. You can never go wrong when jewelry is involved.
Hey, Corgi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Did I tell you that I met the park's chief engineer?
No. Is he cute?
Well, for starters, Bess, Ingrid Corey is a she.
That's cool. Does she know her stuff?
Seems to, although she doesn't seem to know where the blueprints for the roller coaster are.
Uh-oh. Hiding something, perhaps? Looks like your list of suspects just got longer.
There was a brochure for a sports car in Ingrid's work area, the Pandora 2XS.
That is like the hottest car ever. One of the most expensive, that's for sure. She must make a ton of money.
Either that or she's about to come into a ton of money.
The engine oil thickens.
Or she's just dreaming. You know, people are allowed to have dreams.
Joy Trent has a computer in her office that sees, hears, talks, and interrupts people when they're snooping.
And you, of course, were snooping.
Well...
That's our girl.
Why does she have such a sophisticated computer? This thing is not that sophisticated. In fact, it looks like it was made out of spare parts.
Do you think Joy made it?
I doubt it. Well, the next time it catches you snooping, just smile sweetly, then rip its little plug right out of the wall. I finally met the park's art director, Elliot Chen. We kind of got off on the wrong foot, but he's real friendly to me now. But is he too friendly? That's the question.
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to deflect suspicion by making nice.
Could be. I do get the feeling he knows more about the carousel than he lets on. Uh-oh. Sounds like another candidate for the...
Suspect list.
Got anything for me in the way of hints?
Yeah, call the Hardy Boys.
They'd never admit it, but I don't think they're doing much these days.
That's so sad.
Catch you guys later. Keep in touch.
Keep up the good work.
I want a game with the Hardy Boys. I mean, like, I know we have it. But I mean, like, I want a game, where I've said this before, but I want a game that's, like, focused around the Hardy Boys solving a mystery, and then they call Nancy for help. Like, they call Nancy, or, I don't know, Ned or something, because I know they're friends with Ned, but anyways, that would be cool. I would like that.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, pick up. Actually, he may not want to talk to you.
Why not?
Because you get to solve a mystery at an amusement park. He's so jealous he could spit.
Hi, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, it's Nancy.
I don't want to talk to you.
What did I tell you?
Oh, I'm just kidding. Pardon me for a second, I gotta go spit.
Quit fooling around, Joe. She's calling long distance, remember?
Sorry. So what's going on?
Do you guys know much about remote control devices?
I had a toy car that used one, until Frank broke it.
Ancient history, Joe. Let it go. Why do you ask?
When I saw a tape of the carousel going around by itself, there was a very brief burst of static just before the carousel started up.
Electrical interference, consistent with someone using a remote control device.
If that's the case, there has to be some kind of electronic device that transmits as well as receives near, or maybe even attached to, the carousel.
I haven't checked out the carousel's machinery yet.
Make sure you look hard when you do, Nancy. The device is probably pretty small.
I got busted while snooping in Joy's office by a talking computer.
Her computer talks?
It's not her computer, it's this weird-looking thing. It's like somebody threw a bunch of junk together and somehow programmed it to see, hear, and speak.
Where do you think it came from?
Well, she didn't get it at Radio Shack, that's for sure.
I had a talking computer once. Remember, Frank?
That wasn't a computer. It was a plastic keyboard with a tape player inside, which you never should have left on the stairs for somebody to accidentally step on.
Bigfoot.
Joe.
Any suggestions as to my next move?
Check out the thing in Joy's office that's black and white and red all over.
There's an embarrassed zebra in Joy's office?
Any suggestions as to my next move?
Check out the thing in Joy's office that's black and white and red all over.
There's an embarrassed zebra in Joy's office?
I better get going.
Let us know what happens.
I love Joe. He's hilarious. Okay. I already ate food. I just noticed we don't have a clock anymore, so that's strange. Now what? We need the keyboard. Joy, talk to me.
I really do need to get this work done.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Right. Sorry.
I already read the newspaper, unless they mean this one. Oh. Victim of coaster accident files $1 million lawsuit against park. Lance Huffington, 37, is suing the Captain Cove Amusement Park for $1 million as a result of a neck injuries he allegedly suffered while riding the roller coaster at the park last week. Huffington, a salesperson at Matey's pre-owned card company, was a passenger on the Tidal Terror roller coaster when it suddenly lost power, slid backwards, and stopped. He claims that the sudden stop caused his head to snap backwards and then forwards, and that this whiplash effect caused severe trauma to soft tissue in his neck. The lawsuit seeks compensation for medical costs, pain, and suffering, and emotional distress. Police say that no injuries, including Huffington's, were reported at the time of the incident. Huffington alleges that it's not uncommon for whiplash victims to be unaware of their injuries until later. The next day, that's when it hit me. I woke up and I couldn't move. The pain was so bad, said Huffington. It's still bad, and the doctors say I may have to wear this brace for the rest of my life. Oh my goodness. Can he not? Like, I'm not trying to soak anybody. I just want what's fair. Sure. The owner of the park, Paula Santos, declined to comment on the lawsuit. The park was closed immediately after the incident to allow a thorough inspection of the roller coaster. The cause of the incident has still not been determined. Oh, that's stupid.
I really do need to get this work done.
Right. Sorry.
I think lawsuits are stupid, period, to be honest. Unless, like, the company is really, really at fault, most of the time it's just people trying to get money. That's really sad. We go talk to him.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I'll see you around.
Go get him.
Go get him. But Elliot, do you have anything to say to me?
Nancy, you're a procrastinator's dream. Know that? Come in. Ask me questions. Ask me lots of questions.
I found this receipt on the floor. Looks like you bought a lot of basswood recently.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Oh, you just took it from me.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks a lot.
Why did you give it? Why did you tell him? Why? I don't have it. I lost my evidence. I don't know what it was evidence to, but I lost it. Have you turned on the power yet?
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Thanks for your help.
No big deal.
Do you think that Nancy sounds a lot younger here? I don't know. I have to pay attention to, like, in the later games to see what she sounds like, because I honestly never did. I always thought she sounded a little bit old for her age, but some people just have that kind of voice. I don't know. Are they on yet?
It's locked.
I know it's locked. Oh, I don't like that sound. There we go. Odd sound.
What is that noise? Sounds like it's coming from below.
What? Excuse me? You're missing an arm, Mr. Fish. more chipper here, and her voice in later games is deeper. Like, what game?
Just an old radiator.
Oh, okay. So, like, in what game do you think it, starts like that so I can look for it? Okay, that's the door to the back. There was, like, sawing and stuff. Now there isn't. And I can't go in that way. I thought there was, like, a, she said just an old radiator in here, which makes me feel like this is definitely not just an old radiator, but I can't look at anything. And something is squeaking. Every time I step over here, there's something squeaking. I just feel like I'm missing something. Okay. This. There's definitely something right here. Do you see that line? I see that line. Well, let me click on it though. That's a good question. Maybe, is Saw, Shadow at Water's Edge? Or is it a different? I'm really bad with the acronyms or the abbreviations. I know Midnight in Salem, and that's about it. Okay, now that that's working, let's go look at the other rides too.
Oops, no power.
What do you mean no power? Oh my goodness. Ingrid, what are you doing in your office? Like, literally, what are you doing? What are you working on? Oh good, another combination lock. Maybe I could just like turn on the carousel from here and then I'll be the ghost. Seriously though, what can I do in here? I don't understand. Can I not look at these things on the wall? Ooh!
Time to start crawling. This goes to the space underneath the carousel. Wonder what that is. If I don't move, I'm gonna get skewered.
Ah!
There's something up there. Looks like a letter.
Okay.
I can't reach it.
I know you can't reach it, but what? Is that everything that's down there? Looks like I can't look at anything else. Okay. I wonder what I used to get that letter. Right now, actually, how do I turn around? There, no, I see. No, and I can't do it. Meh. Okay, now that I have the keyboard, let's go in here.
This takes an employee access card.
Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, let's read this. So, it says the hardware must be upgraded. This can be done by simply adding the word super to upgrade to the upgrade function and entering the Chromemeister arcade game's serial number as a parameter. For example, if the upgrade function was called ping, the serial number was UB4700. The new function name would be super ping. UB4700 would be entered as a parameter. Okay. So where is the... So I'm assuming your game function will always return. If not, we're toast. Okay. Game over. She'll lose Barnacle Blast. does the book say? Because I have no idea what the other what it's called. Arcade. From time to time, manufacturers provide games. Arcade games on the midway. With the new hardware, follow the. See the. Information. When adding new software, the manufacturer will usually provide instructions. Be sure to complete each line of code with a semicolon and place all parameters in parentheses. Access to software modules on Midway Games is available, okay? Yeah. But what is it called? But I don't know what the upgrade is called. I feel like I need more information here. Like, what is the serial number either? Maybe if we go talk to what's his name, he'll know. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I found some kind of electronic device under the carousel. I'm pretty sure someone has been turning the carousel on and off at night by remote control.
Why would somebody want to do that? Whatever you found was probably just some kind of toy that fell out of some kid's pocket.
No, I pushed a button and the carousel turned on. I don't know why you're not listening to me.
I'll see you around.
Go get him.
Like, they hire me to come figure out what's going on with the carousel. I do, and they're like, no, you're wrong. It must be something else. Try again. And I'm just like, no. I did my job. I figured it out. Now I just need to know why and who. And they're just like, no, you're wrong. Like, I'm not wrong. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, and the serial number's right there, too. Darn it. Okay, well, I have the serial number. Maybe it literally is just upgrade. Unless it's in here somewhere. Successfully upgrading the hardware on the Tahoe circuit board. The Crowmaster arcade game will not function. Okay. Hardware upgrade must be added to the Crowmaster arcade game code. Super. So would it be super upgrade? Oh, do I just add the thing in here? KM 5200. I'm confused. I don't get it. I don't understand. It told me to write in the middle of the this, but it's not letting me. KM 52. No. Super. Oh. So it goes super. And then KM 5200. Yay. Okay. I fixed it. It's teaching you. This is how you teach kids coding. Take notes, codes, and clues. I've always wanted to learn coding, but also I find it really difficult. So, probably will never happen. Okay, now that I've done that, I kind of don't want to do that. So, I just wanted to fix it. I'm gonna tell Ingrid that it's fixed, though.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
I found something underneath the carousel that looks like it might be a remote control device.
Oh, I'd like to see it. Interesting. I looked under there. Wonder how I missed it. May I have this?
Actually, I'd kind of like to keep it.
Suit yourself.
Thanks for your help.
Remember, niacin.
Okay.
I really do need to get this work done.
Right. Sorry.
I feel like you should maybe listen to me when I have things to tell you, because you know, like, I'm hired here to do a specific job that kind of pertains to you keeping your job. But whatever. Oops.
Paula Santos.
Hi, Paula.
Nancy, what's going on?
What can you tell me about the people working at the park during the shutdown?
I frankly don't know any of my employees that well. I'm a very hands-off kind of boss. I believe in hiring the best, then stepping aside and letting them do their best.
Well, what are some of your general impressions?
Well, let's see. Ingrid Corey is extremely competent and has no problems managing the maintenance staff. Although
what?
It's just that sometimes she goes off on these strange new agey type tangents and totally loses me. Anyway, there's Harlan Bishop, very conscientious. Elliot Chen, very talented, but a very slow worker. And Joy Trent, Joy is hard to describe.
I understand you and her father used to be business partners.
I've yet to meet a man who was as terrific with people and as horrible with money as Daryl Trent was. He stayed afloat for 30 years on sheer charisma, I swear.
What happened to him?
His bad investments caught up with him. He sold everything he could, but still wound up drowning in debt. Till one day in bankruptcy court, he just keeled over and died of a heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
How sad.
It was very sad. He was in way over his head, but there was nothing anybody could do. He would have just taken anyone who tried to help him down with him.
Is it true that Captain's Cove is being sued by someone who got hurt in the roller coaster accident?
The part about being sued is true, but I don't think the guy got hurt. I think he's just saying that so he can try to squeeze money out of our insurance company.
When will the insurance company be sending someone out to investigate the roller coaster accident?
Every time I call, I get the same thing. Someone will be out soon. Which is why I'd really like you to take a look, Nancy. No telling when they'll get around to it.
I'll be in touch.
Good.
Okay. Anyways, guys, it is going on 1 o'clock in the morning for me, so I am going to end the stream here. I do have to get up for work tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to go to sleep, because I definitely am not tired, but I feel like I should try at least. And I'm definitely, my cat's looking at me like, yes, let's go to sleep. What are you doing, human? I'm going to save the game. Okay. But this is a new save thing. It's really cool, like, playing the games, like, all in order like this, because you see them, like, changing little things like this. Like, they changed, like, they took away the watch thing in the corner, and then they added a cell phone for the first time, and now, oh my goodness, and now the save thing's a little bit different. So we're gonna go stream 1. Cool. Okay, game has been saved. Alrighty, well, as usual, if it's nighttime where you are, good night, and if it's morning, good morning to you all, and if it's the middle of your day, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, and I am on my way to bed. I'll see you guys later. Bye.